There we go. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me I was talking all that time and nobody couldn't hear a thing? Well, hey, this is your girl Tay, and I'm in the building. Hopefully, y'all start to get the notifications. I'm going to give some people some time to pop in, up in here, up in here. Y'all know how we do it. Because we gotta talk about deflecting, because I'm tired, and I'm tired. Tay is tired. Call me tired Tay right now. Because I'm not understanding why. Like, if I gotta hear another thing about Cali, I'm going to scream. If I have to hear that man's name one more again, I'm going to have a real big problem, my friend. I don't understand why we still over here talking about fruit. Like, mister, did you get beat with these fruit? What did fruit, or what do fruit have to do with the factors of DV? Were you greatly beat with these fruit? Because I don't understand how people sign up for things, right? And then when they no longer cool with people, they try to bring out all of the negative things that may have played a part in the situation. Sir, you signed up to be there. You signed up for mushrooms and fruit. So I'm confused why we are still even talking about you. Like, what part do you play in the factors of what situation was displayed? How do you have anything to do with Robert or Brianna? What do your fruit telling story have to do with anything? Anything? Nothing. It ain't got nothing to do with nothing. So I don't understand why Cali going on every platform that he can go on. Welcome everybody in the building. Tay going off, because I don't know why Cali Bruised Fruit is going on everybody's channel trying to talk about something that he signed up to do. Like, bro, beat it already. Good morning, everybody. Make sure you hit that like button when you come in. Tony, Lisa, I am my sister's keeper, Joan, I hope I said your name right, girl, because I don't like messing up people's name. But yes, why are we still talking about these bruised fruit? That's because he has a bruised ego. He wanted Kevin to beat him with his real fruit. And being that he couldn't get the real fruit, he just gonna keep going on everybody's platform talking about these old fucking fruit. But bro, you signed up for mushrooms and fruit. What was you there for? What was you there for? To get high, hallucinate, and enjoy the fucking grapes. Period, point blank. It always takes for people to fall out in a situation, for people to start now trying to act like they throwing bones. Boy, you was once a part of the pack of bones. So now you running around with these bruised grape stories as if somebody was trying to seduce you. What? I don't believe it. You're going to need more people. Let's move on. You're trying to stay relevant for whatever reason. And the reason, I'm sorry. You're going to have to find somebody else to do it. Hey, Diva. Hey, Miss Phelps. Hey, all five of me. They're going to definitely have to find somebody else to do it. Because at the end of the day, right? The end of the day, that man was never forced to be in any situation that he was in. Kevin did not kidnap him. Kevin did not force him to take no mushrooms, and he did not give him his grapes. When you take certain things, normally certain things go with it. When you smoke weed, you get the munchies. I guess when people take mushrooms, they like the fruit, the naturalness of it all. I really don't know, so I can't really go down that road to even talk or discuss on that level. But if you was there and only people that was included in the situation of doing what was there, far as the activities, boy, you definitely signed up for the mushrooms, baby. And we all know with mushrooms it comes side effects. Now all of a sudden the only thing you remember is that. Because I'm tired. And why everybody keep letting him come on their platform and tell the same stupid ass story over and over. Kevin's girlfriend, wife, woman, the lady that he is with, because he has two of them, right? One of them done did a whole full-term pregnancy, had a baby. The baby is out and about in the world. And we still talking about these fucking fruit. Maybe he was the one that wanted to get beat with some real fruit. And I'm not talking about the ones that was being served on them trays. Everything is a deflect. Let's talk about those text messages that Dawn been dropping for the last week. Why have we not gotten to those? That's what you call an expose. I don't think people really know what exposing somebody is. You understand what I'm saying? Because the shit that they come up with is never real evidence of nothing. It's always a fail. Major fail. Hey, Mama of Two Kings. Hey, Carmen Diaz. We talking about the person that has been greatly abused with some fruit. Mr. Cali Boo. Because at the end of the day, boy, beat it. Now you trying to gain a whole career off of telling somebody like, what? Why are you still here? Why are you still here? Like, somebody dropped down in the chat to let me know how he's still even relevant. Now he's trying to be going back and forth with Dawn and it. Boy, like, this is because when you condone stupid ass behavior, you open up the door for people to come in and clown and do just what they are supposed to do at a circus. But we are not entertained. I'm not entertained. It's really not entertaining to hear a grown ass. First of all, every platform he done went on, he done been high in the process. I can't even sit and listen to a full sentence of what the man is saying because it takes so long for him to get the shit out his mouth. Still talking about these damn fruit. I thought we started this conversation started off of the factors of domestic violence. What the fuck do fruit and somebody trying to make a move on you, if that's what you say, has to do with anything? Because I'm sorry. Kevin has already picked his lifestyle and he's not ashamed of it. That is a man that definitely stands on anything that he believes in, and he definitely lets you know the things that he don't. So if he decided to make any choice in his life to where it came upon those pretenses, that's something that he could have done on his own accord. And I don't think that if he would have definitely tried to or ever was in that lifestyle, I would doubt that Callie would even be the type of man that he would entertain. The only thing he can do is eat some of Kevin mushrooms and the served fruit. That's it. You got one heifer that was over here eating eggs out the toilet that got so much that will stick with me forever. I'm sorry. We all done been punished in certain type of ways for wasting food when we was growing up. Okay? You know, you try to slide your food off into the garbage can, stuff like that. When your parent not looking, wrap it up in a paper towel, put it at the bottom of the garbage can, stuff like that. But I doubt if that is okay for your child to put their food in the toilet and you say, you know what? You're going to eat them same motherfucking eggs. Ain't no way. You got a bunch of unloved, rejected ass people that don't know where they fit at in this world. So they trying to ride the coattails of others. Right, Carmen? Right. Ride the coattail of everybody. that called themselves going hard in this situation on Brianna's side, if that's what it is that they want to say, they had their own demeanor in the situation. It was never really about her. Everybody needed a way to be seen, because when you have people that's done things to be seen their whole life and feel that that's never really happened, and then a situation comes about where, oh wow, all I have to do is jump on the bandwagon of this situation and instantly I become a name. Nobody probably never talked about Amora, Nate, nasty Nate, as much as she's been talked about on this internet now due to this situation. Nobody has ever talked about Kelly on the internet other than due to this situation. The bad part, these people were on the internet long before Robert and Brianna's situation came along. But it seems like they've used it, right? They've used it to uncover their own traumas, because Amora has trauma and Callie definitely has trauma. He got all type of demons that's chasing him in his sleep at night. I don't care what nobody say. And when you link up with somebody that has trauma and is trauma and walking around with dysfunction, which is Leaky Bree, yes, that's going to be a LLC to be. A leaky lion committee of circusry. They one big circus. Or listen. And then try to thank you, Carmen. Definitely appreciate you. And then tried to drag Robert through the mud. That's the thing. That's how I even ended up back in this situation. Because I don't know where in the world of nigga-dem, okay, that a woman says that she's been mentally beat, physically beat, emotionally beat, and then pokes at the same person that they say was putting any type of hands, feet, or mental anything into them. Because once women get out of situation that has been so terrible or traumatizing, they not trying to fuck with that nigga no more at all. At all. They damn sure not trying to get this same man to pay child support for their kids. They're not trying to be dropping their kid off. That girl did not need no parenting app or no other app, okay? When she was dropping that girl off and when she was popping up with lingerie. The only time she needed a parenting app is when Circus Johnny came into play, okay? Because insecurity is a real thing, and we don't get to see the behind the scenes. And if that girl was yelling and screaming online the way that she was doing, she doing that lying stuff again, okay? We could imagine the arguments that took place offline that we didn't get to see, okay? Hey, Sheena. That we did not get to see, right? Because even the conversations that this girl was having on the phone with Robert when she did not know she was being recorded, the personality was not the same. It was not on some, oh, I don't give a fuck, this, that, and the third, sign the papers. No, that was not what we heard. We heard low-toned, okay, female on the phone basically begging for her relationship back. It wasn't none of that. And then you had a mature male on the other end saying, listen, the only way for us to ever try to do anything again, and that's even be friends, is for you to fix this. I can't be cool with you behind the scenes, fucking and sucking and doing all of those things. And then to the world, you got me painted as this massive manipulator, abuser, tote throwing. Like, come on now. But this is the same person that said when they started making money, Leaky Bree, she was willing to give that person the money that they was making so they no longer had to do anything. So I'm confused how Callie Grapes got in on any of that. Was Callie in the tote? Was Callie in the tote when the fake finger broke? Because if Callie was not in none of the situations that I named, why is he being discussed? Why is he right? I don't understand. People get credibility for the wrong damn things. And every person that they've brung, on their platform, credibility is shot to shit. Say it with me, shot the shit. It's shot the shit. Hey, Miss E. Hey to everybody that came in the building. If I did not, announce you and acknowledge you, I'm sorry. Y'all know these comments be moving fast, and so is my lips. Because this is some bullshit. I don't see people giving a man his flowers for surviving cancer and making it through a situation that could have almost ended him. But I see people actually taking the time to give the attention to a man that feels like he was gratefully abused. Why are we talking about Callie? Why? Kevin done had a baby that done made it full term, right? Right? Full term, right? The baby's here. And let's talk about that. Anybody on that side that talked about that baby, how could you? That goes to show the type of people that they are. And then they want to say, oh, the people on this side be talking about Brianna. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. No, we don't. We do not talk about them kids in no negative way on these sides. Now, do we talk about the mammy? Fuck yeah. Let me tell you how we talk about the mammy. I'm going to show you how we do it. This is how it goes, right? Right? This is how it goes. Brianna, you done fucked up. You fumbled a bag that came into your life, because it ain't always about the monetary gain in a situation. Anytime God sends you an angel to be fruitful and pour into you, that is a gift. That is a blessing. And what she did with the blessing was not good. And that's why when karma spins that block, it's going to knock her off her fucking feet, because you don't get to just do people any type of way and don't have to pay for it, baby. God sits high and watch everything low. Do you understand that? So even though you think you going low and nobody can see, the man upstairs sees all. So Robbie being vindicated on the fact is of us knowing that he never bust that bitch upside her head. We knew that. We knew that. But him still having to deal with the demons and the devils and the evilness that surrounds the situation of the angel that God also gave him as a blessing, which is his child, is sad right now. It's really, like, it's sad. It's sad to me. How do you bring a child into a situation, Jonelle, in a situation with children? What can this man teach them kids? What? How to spit? That's the things we pop our kids for when they growing up. That's the nastiest shit you could do to somebody in your, like, what? I will say it again. That is attempted murder. I don't know. People be into different things, okay? Kinky and this, that, and the third. Now, if you've been with a partner for years, let's get into it. Hit that like button and make sure you share this live, because Tay came to really bring this tea, right? If you really grown and you in a relationship with somebody, these days they be into shit that I didn't grow up with. So when people saying they choking people during sex and spitting in each other's mouths, I don't know nothing about that. Okay? We always was taught that that was nasty. But if you've been with somebody and that's what you do, then that's what you do. But for you and somebody to be in confrontation, conversation, or any type of talk, and this person decides to hawk spit and spit on the person that they're conversating with, that's the most disrespect that you can get. And that's attempted murder, baby. People have all type of shit. And do you see that man's mouth? Him and Welvin is related some type of way. And I have nothing against Welvin, but they mouth structure, bone structure, face structure is all set up alike. He was 2 seconds away from being Riri. And I'm confident in what it is that I'm saying. He can be an actor all he want, but that's just multiple personalities of bullshit. People can turn bullshit on and off all the damn time. On and off all the damn time. And we just get to see the many actions of bullshit. First of all, he has not taken one adult grown picture with this family. As if bitch, you won't put me up on the wall and have me hanging around your house like I'm the trophy husband, because I'm not trying to be that. Okay? Because Robert probably was the one, and if they did get married, it would just definitely be for the factors of the clout. Hey, Jamie. It would definitely just be for the factors of the clout. It would not be for the factors of love. And me personally, I'm gonna be real with y'all, right? Because people relationships is people relationships. You like it, I love it. What you eat, I ain't got a shit. You feel me? So if that's what you like and that's what you want, that's yours. So to each one their own. If that's the type of relationship that you like, but it's just so much different from what you was getting to now what you got. I don't see no romance there. Just because people fuck people they don't know all the time. That's why they have things called one night stands, sneaky links, and things of that nature. But those things don't never make it past the threshold. You don't move your sneaky link in. You do not move your sneaky link in with your kids. That's not the... What in the world of niggerdom is going on here? We got one man abused by fruits, okay? We got one chick that done tried to make her sneaky link seem like he was something that he isn't. Because what happened to all of that bragging she was doing about him from the beginning? He's a star. My man, Big Ja, is a star. Yeah, a star spitter. A star damn spitter. Okay? We don't never see him doing videos how your husband... Remember the video when you was like, cause my husband, he poured into me. He gave me the life that I got right now. So when I'm talking what I'm talking, I ain't talking about my husband. I'm right. We don't never see Ja with the video, no videos of the boy with the boys doing anything that a man would do to pour into young men. Okay, we don't see him doing nothing productive when he went to Lauren with Lauren to school. Was that for us or was that for yous? Who was that for? Who was that for? Oh yeah, the honeymoon phase is definitely over. They just going through a phase. At this point, we just gonna call them the phase. Okay? And I hope that being that Robert has been seen to be innocent within a situation of the alleged and the accusations that he's been put under. But I hope that God be listening and watching and find a way to clear a path for him to be able to get his little girl, even if it's not permanent visitation. So that way he could pour some type of positivity into her from all the negativity she's been around. Like, because that's crazy. That's crazy. I don't wish that on no kids. That's what we say about the kids over here on this side of anything. Hey, everybody that came in the building. If I did not acknowledge you, I am so sorry. Hit that like button. Make sure you share. All support don't have to be within cash, but hey, the Cash App is up there too, and it is the holiday season. Wait, but that's what we say about the kids. The things that we see is not good. Okay, so they are living within a phase. Also, they living through another one of their mother's bipolar phases of her getting out of a relationship with the man and it did not work. So now they have to sit around and watch a whole bunch of bullshit. Far as her, she has adult temper tantrums. That's what they call. Okay, adult temper tantrums. Okay, hey. Adult temper tantrums. 1 minute she'll come online and she'll say, I want this thing to stop. She came online, y'all, and this is when I knew. She went harder for people to leave Ja alone. But then when she came online for her kids, she came with nothing but with false accusations. Because none of the shit that she said was what was said. And any pretense that she put it in was not the way that it happened. And that's why Robert be saying that her ass needs some medicine. Because she need to calm the fuck down. Because by the time she actually looked back, the people that's going to be well past mentally abused is going to be these children, boo-boo. That's the type of things we be trying to get through to you, because you be like, because these older ladies, older women, mature women, not all, but some actually be trying to advise and deal and give a person different ways to be able to deal with things other than the way that they are dealing with things, because it don't look good to the outside world. You could be doing so much more. What happened to the just being Brianna? Why that didn't go nowhere else? If it was about you and your kids, you still have them. Why is there still no episodes being put together where we're showing the growth, or we're being seen or shown, the growth of you and your family after getting out of or attempting to get out of a situation that you said was negative? You showed us nothing but negativity. Where's the positivity in your life? Where's the positivity in your life? Hey, Reese, baby. Where's the positivity in your life? Let us see some good things. You went to Alibaba. You got some extra larges. You had Denise come over and let us see her look like a fucking eggplant in that goddamn sweatsuit. And then we heard her talk to the motherfucking police about something she had no business even speaking on, baby. If you and your homegirls speak in privacy and you choose to vent to them, that's one thing. But you allow people to get too comfortable with talking about your husband or ex-husband. Somebody, hey, Angela, or somebody that you laid with 6 years with. Okay? I don't give a fuck how much y'all disagree. Respect is always a thing. Now, if you choose to get up there and say certain things, that's one thing. That's coming from someone that he shared his soul with. You and this man had soul ties at some point in time. But for you to get up there and let this bald-headed bitch sit there and be as disrespectful as she was, and you don't know her from a can of paint, and all the other females that you met online that you did not know in real life because they were never your friends. But these are all the people that you allowed to disrespect him, and now you're not even cool with these same people anymore. And now these are the same people that's dishing out bullshit to you. So how much of a fool do you feel? You don't ever, listen, you don't never let nobody feel like they got lips to feel comfortable enough to speak to your husband the way that you would. The shit that Amora was doing was totally disrespectful, and she allowed it. She allowed it. Even playing in Desharia's face. That's another thing. At some age, some point in time, Amora will be the same age. Lauren will be that age, and these are your female daughters. Okay, so now I'm not saying that a blessing is given in many ways. Okay. Okay. A blessing is given in many ways. I'm going to say that because I'm not going to be a hypocrite, because I was a teen mother myself. So for me to sit here and go off on the fact is that, oh, she's a teen mother, that no, Tay don't fake jacks like that. I got pregnant at 15 with my first one and had to at 16. So me and my child actually grew up together. If we being honest, do you understand? In some cases, it make people mature, which you have no choice but to be mature at this point, because you're responsible for someone other than yourself. But for Brianna to cheerlead on the situation as if it was something like, yeah, that she only did that because she knows that Robert hearing that his daughter is pregnant at 15 is going to hurt him in some type of ways. Is he happy? Yeah, he will be happy. That's going to be his grandbaby. He's going to love his grandbaby just the same way he loved his daughter. But what man wants his child to be pregnant at 15 before they get to step on any of their dreams for themselves? Now you have to fully live for someone else before you even got to live for you. You're not finished high school. You're not even old enough to get a damn job. So who would be financially responsible for this child? And if we got Ciara online talking about she was busting the head with chicken tenders and ketchup just to be on Brianna's payroll, then we see the type of mental-minded people that we are dealing with. Like, please. I had 2 kids at 19. Okay, my kids is 2 years apart. And then my second set is 15 years apart from my oldest set. But I had those while I was of age to be actually laying down having babies. But when I first had my first 2, if I tell you I knew what to do, no, I did not have a clue. But I had to figure out how to function. And when you're that age, you're still financially somebody's responsibility. Okay, because you can't get a legal license until you're like, 15, 16. You just able to get a driver's license, and not even one that you can have as a full driver's license. I forgot. Drop in the comments what it's called. You understand? An adolescent's license, an underage driver's license, under 21. I think is even that after 9 o'clock, it's a wrap. You can't even be out on the road without an adult in the car. But you're having a baby. Now, I can understand if it was due to the R word, the R, I ain't trying to get my live blocked, but y'all understand. But no, yeah, permit, right. But if it's willfully and a child is willfully sexually active, because my baby father didn't take my drawers, I gave it to him. I was willfully being fast, going out there, giving up some ass. And the repercussions of that was the baby. And it was the lesson that was going to teach me of all of the things that I didn't listen to that my parents told me. So when you got people like Brianna that was living with men as a teenager and already having children, we see why she was given a round of applause to the situation at hand. And then they tried to make it about a situation. Hey, Sadie. Yeah, learner's permit. Right. They tried to make it of a situation of, why Robert was not there at the gender reveal. Oh, he doesn't. First of all, look at the things that people was looking for to give the man credit. Why do he have to show up on camera at a gender reveal in order to be involved in his child's life? That's not the way that you show that you are part, because the parts that he played offline is the parts that matters. And him playing a part offline is what Brianna used as a hand in this situation for herself. Because see, he wasn't with the being fast. Okay, no, you not going to the mall with your friends by yourself as a child. Okay, now if you want to go to the mall, you can go to the mall, but I'm gonna go with you. I'm gonna go with you. What you gonna be doing at the mall that you don't need me? Listen, I ain't even gotta be in the same area as you and your friends. I'll still move around and do my own thing, and then within a certain time, we can meet. What you need, some money to get a couple of outfits? No problem. But you're not going to the mall by yourself. So I'm sorry. I don't know. Once again, we're in the land of nigga dem, where kids started controlling what the parent says. Because once my parents said no, no means no. So once you think you're going to go somewhere in my house and slam my doors, oh no, we got a problem. And that's what the problem is. Kids don't get their ass beat no more. Okay? Because if you disrespect me in my house thinking you slamming some doors, oh yeah, I'm stepping in all of your ass. And can't nobody tell me shit. That's why kids knew not to play with their old school parents about, and if you was raised by your grandmama, or you was one of those kids that spent most of the time at your grandma's house, you already knew not to play like, oh no, listen, I ain't even playing with Big Mama, because you know Big Mama, she be on timing, and we ain't gonna be able to do all of that here. Seriously, and it's crazy because if we or if someone was given the luxury of having a grandmother and growing up at their grandmother's house with their cousins and stuff like that, all the cousins came over to grandma's house. Everybody linked up at grandma's house, but everybody also knew grandma did not play. Grandma did not play. So when you're raised under those type of, how can I say, rules and regulations, when you grow up, you're going to have those same things instilled in you. And being that Robert lost his mother but was raised by his grandmother, he still has old school values. Ain't no kid telling me what they doing. No means hell no. And if you don't like it, you don't like it. But if you think you're going to show me you don't like it by showing disrespect, oh no. Because then she going to grow, then you have kids growing up to be like Callie and Amora. You understand what I'm saying? Then you have situations like that. Then you have old people that was not straightened out when they was little people, or treated a certain way when they was little people. So now they just disrespectful as adults. Because now that she done had this baby, she gonna feel like she on the same level of her parents. Who gonna tell her anything? And I'm not saying it in a bad way, because no, I would never, because like I said, I'm not a hypocrite. How can I talk about somebody when I actually did the same thing? That would be the most bullshit in the world. But what I will say is not easy. And I wish she would have been actually able to learn her lessons a different way. Like, she has a beautiful voice. She can sing. It's just so sad that the most that we've heard from her voice throughout this year is nothing but the fact is of her being thrown in petty bullshit and being used against her father. She got her own feelings about her father. People on the internet be trying to make up their own things and such. Listen, how many people got kids that don't even fuck with them? Or got kids that's out here running a rock, but you giving somebody advice in their situation. You should have beat little Timmy ass when he was little too. Maybe now he wouldn't be out here causing so much fucking catastrophe in the world. Like, what? Your kids is a representation of you. Now, can you fully control what your kids do? No, because they get their own personalities too. Okay? But if you are a parent, we all strive, most of us, because there's some bum ass parents out here, let's keep it a buck, that really don't give a fuck, that'd rather be their kid's friend than be their parent. And that's where the problem begins. But when you still got real parents out here that give a fuck, and you got kids that are a representation of their parents, they actually care about what they parent think about the shit that they doing. They actually care about how they seen outside of their parents' household, because they wouldn't want that to get back to their parents, because they was raised with a certain type of respect. And that's what it's all about, respect. When you allow, because me personally, I don't give a damn if me and my baby father did not get along. If we co-parent and the only thing we gonna get along about is these kids, then that's what we gonna work on, is these kids. And one of my kids is never going to feel comfortable enough to sit there with me as their mother and talk shit about their father. Listen, I understand how you feel, but no, things make because once you allow that, it makes the child feel like what, or the actions is okay. And it's not what you do, it's always how you do it. Hey everybody, hey Tawana, hey Yaya, hey Miss Judy. Like, yeah, it's not what you do, is always how you do it. You asked me if you could do something, right? Desharia asked her father if she could go to the mall. Once you ask me a question, you cannot control my answer. And that's where the problem came in at. In the bad part, I didn't fully say no. I actually gave you the opportunity for it to be a yes. But it's not going to be under your terms. It's still going to be under mine. Because the reason you asked me is because I'm the adult. And if it was going to be under your terms, it wouldn't have been no reason for a person to ask in the first place. Right? And we know damn well Brianna don't know what it is to have it. Look at her damn daddy over there. He still got the same hairstyle from 1977 in TikTok videos with his damn daughter and her folio ass boyfriend and them kids, knowing the shit that's going on behind the fucking lines. Okay? Ain't no way. Because Tay put the video out of this same man outside of that house when the police came that day. See, he wasn't where his daughter was at. Because if a man just abused your daughter, wouldn't you be where your daughter is at in the house? Why would you be outside with Robert if that is the case? With the police sitting there talking to Robert about the situation, not your daughter. Okay, the police did not find you with your daughter, the one that was sitting there so afraid because she just went through a horrific situation. They found you outside with the person that was supposedly had the, the G thing, the bang, bang, pow, pow, shoot, shoot, right? And on camera, the words came out of your mouth. I know. I don't know what be wrong with her. Just relax. I know you ain't got no gun. You ain't put your hands up. That came out of her father's mouth. So when the police arrived, right? Answer this question for me, right? Because we going back to the first day. When the police arrived, why they did not find her father there in an uproar? Like, listen, this nigga man, whatever this bitch boy put his hands on my daughter. They had a situation and XYZ. This is what happened. No, that man sat outside with Robert with the police and sat there while Robert talked to the police and did not interject one time. Not one time. So then we fast forward down the road months, and now we got Callie talking about mushrooms and fruit. Mushrooms and fruit. We talking about mushrooms and fruit when we just heard this man months ago tell Robert, yes, Calm down. Calm down. I know. Calm down. You know how she get. How the fuck she get? She doing that lying stuff again. That's how she get. That's how she get. Thank you. I really appreciate y'all. That's how she get. She be doing that lying stuff again. But the lying that she do, any lying is not good. But she do the type of lying that be putting people's life at risk. Because what if them police would have came with they guns drawn, right? Thinking that they was coming to a situation that was in an uproar and this man had a gun and they just came in there with their guns drawn. That would have been another dead black man for no reason. For no reason. They never asked her, is there guns in the house? That was not the question. The person on the phone never even asked Brianna anything about that. She willfully gave that information. And it was a lie. He has a gun. Then she starts scooting off the bed. Okay? And Robert is still standing there as cool and calm as a damn fan saying, why are you lying, Brianna? Why are you lying? I ain't got no gun. I ain't got no gun. We all heard it. So why are we deflecting months later to make it seem like we did not all see this situation play out before our goddamn eyes and we being deflected by fucking mushrooms and fruit? Mushrooms and fruit. We give a fuck about this Looney Tune taking mushrooms and being served fruit. But we didn't hear any of the situation of these people bringing out any information of awareness to the situation that they saying this young lady went through. At all. Show me something. Okay, Robert showed us tap dancing. At least he's showing us something. He went and got him some wig. He big twist. He winning awards. He's not going outside naked, being spit on, trying to get somebody. He's not trying to shoot nobody club up and make no babies. Okay? If that's the only way you can make your last man jealous is by giving a new man another, like, sis, that's just your factory being filled. If these men decide to not deal with you today or tomorrow, that's your load. They put the load in you, but you would be dragging it. You already dragging somebody else's load because you're in a relationship with a lesbian. Janelle is definitely a lesbian. Because I can see the bitch all on him. I'm telling y'all. No disrespect to those that are, because you know, hey, girl. But a man should not be as bitching as that. And anytime a man can take the time, okay, go back and forth. Throw your shit, talk your shit. But why did you have to use a person's kid? You get no cool points for that. No cool points for that. And you're not going to have any good luck for that. People made an uproar about mushroom and fruit, but nobody didn't make no uproar. Nobody on her side thought to tell her, no, girl, that's fucked up. Why is he at the door talking about, do you want to go to Robert's house? That's a form of abuse within itself. Mental and emotional. So now not only are you letting this man abuse you, you're also letting him trickle the abuse down into your children. Make it make sense. The math is not mathing, boo-boo. We ain't see you go on no real dates since. Somebody else want to drop another sentence? Okay. Since you walked that long-ass beach path to God knows goddamn where. And even the immaturity in that situation, because I'm sorry. If I'm going to go somewhere with another man or another person or whatever the case. Yes, Miss Judy. Since. I'm not. Okay? Disrespecting the next man that I'm with by taking him all the places that I went with my last person. But that's because Robert was the person with the common sense and the person that was even thinking of these things to do. So now all you doing is replaying the things that a person did for you with somebody. Now you doing it for somebody else. Somebody else. That's right. Since. That's right, BH. Since. No cool points. If fumbling the bag was a person, we've seen all of the fumble baggers. Okay? Amora, boo. Callie, boo. Or I don't even care to know any of the other people names that's played a part in this situation. Boo, boo, and more damn boo. Because at some point in time, I hate to hear people talk about, I don't care about this little YouTube money, and this ain't what I did. Stop fucking lying. Stop fucking lying. Because what else are you doing? Because, ma'am, your lives is all day. And unless you're working from home, yes, on this computer, that's the only thing that you're doing to intake income right now. I'm being honest. People might have a little something else going on. But if YouTube was a little bit of money, stop it. Stop it. Okay, that's why everybody listen, you could become a member. Listen, become a loyalty. Let me throw that out there before I say this though. But her whole thing was getting memberships, getting subscriptions, because this is the way that bitches be living, and they just be too proudful to actually say it. I don't care what nobody say. I take my platform seriously. This is not no game to me. I don't got time to waste for nobody. So if I'm coming up here and I'm talking to people, I'm coming up here and I'm giving people tech. Do you understand? Because Tay don't got time to waste. So I'm giving conversation that I care to communicate about. And yes, I got 6 goddamn kids and a grandbaby, one on the way too. So that means I'm gonna have 2 grandbabies. I got shit to take care of. This is the way I support myself. So I'm not going to throw it down to the low bird like, oh, no. No, this is a fucking job. You have to fill out a W-9 form for this shit for the IRS. Who's playing with it? Anything I put my time to is something I take seriously. So when people say that should be grinding my gears. Because if that's the case, you wouldn't have, if the money wasn't the case, you wouldn't have never turned your monetization on, boo-boo. You wouldn't have your monetization on, boo-boo. You would just be doing it to do it. But you accept the cash apps. You accept the memberships. And you definitely accept the donations. So yes, this is now one of your jobs. So anytime people come up here and they don't use their platform as or for something serious, they playing themselves. You don't know who these videos is going to come across. You could be talking about Robert and Brianna, but just your delivery, the way you speak, and the information and the advice or what it is that you choose to tell or talk about. You never know who's in the audience that may say, you know what? I would like to do something with that young lady or with that man. It ain't all about getting up here and being on some ratchet shit or some, yeah, fuck this, fuck that, da-da-da-da-da. No, this is my business. When I come here, I check into work. Like what? Like what? That's why I don't understand when the other side be talking about, I don't give a damn about my supporters. Bitch, how you paying your rent this month? How? How did you buy that outfit you had to take back? How did you run out of gas? Okay? I appreciate if a person just liked shared, or subscribed to my video. Tay is appreciative. And I definitely appreciate the Cash Apps, because who wouldn't want to check into their job and receive a bonus? You never know what that Cash App did for somebody's life. Because I'm not rich. I'm not rich. I'm not rich. Okay? So when people sit up here and act like they are rich, that be the thing for me, because we all could get better in some type of way. All. When none of us have made it to where we actually trying to get. We still on the roll of going, so we could get to it. So when you sit there and you sit somewhere and you trying to act high, your ass will fall low. Fall low. Definitely will fall low. Some of them Cash Apps, a lot of those Cash Apps that people send, you don't know where people get their money from to be able to show their support. How disrespectful of you to sit on your goddamn platform and talk about how you don't care. Well, I wish I would have knew you didn't care before I sent you my fucking money. I wish before I sent you my money, I knew that you did not care. And that's for all and all alike. What? That could have been the money that fed my kids for the day. I'm definitely thankful. People don't know. There's a lot of people out here in this world that don't know where their next dollar is coming from. So if you have the privilege to be able to get a dollar, where's the thankfulness? Where's the gratefulness? Where's the appreciation? Shit, don't make it seem like people little dollars ain't shit. The hell? That mean that if that's the case, when somebody sent you a Cash App, you send that shit back. I bet you don't do that. So people got to shut the fuck up. Why you think we still got Cali out here months later talking about mushrooms and fruit? He be needing some little change. So he comes up on these internet platforms, social media platforms, and throws some little bullshit out there to get people talking about him for a couple, not even talking about him, talking about the dumb shit he done talked about, which gives people or gives him the views that he need to get a little something. Like, come on, please. The 21st just passed. Niggas just got paid. Okay? You need them numbers to look a certain type of way by a certain time in the month. All right? Moving forward, okay? Moving forward and moving along. If we're going to get anything from this situation, okay, it just shows you the different types of people you can encounter in one lifetime. Just being honest. If you have not learned anything from this situation, it also shows you it doesn't matter how good you choose to be to people. People will still find a way to fuck you. But that doesn't mean you have to change the person that you are. Just change the people that you fuck with. If a person don't appreciate you, then let them miss you. Okay? And what we're getting to do is see, hey, Scorpio Goddess Latte. And what we're getting to see in Brianna is her acting out from rejection. Okay? Because when she didn't treat something good, she has to now miss it. And if she lies, then, well, that's all she do is lie. You almost messed up, Latte. Right. If she's going to be honest, she would say what it is that we all know. Johnny is something that's there for the time being. But had that girl ever had the chance to be back with her husband, if Robert was to take Brianna back today, baby, okay, she would have shrimp all on her forehead. Shrimp all on her forehead. Shrimp cocktail, shrimp delaboux, shrimp linguine, shrimp alfredo, shrimp fried fucking rice. Okay? When can you not see the signs of somebody acting out because they're heartbroken? She thought this was going to be another argument, another situation, but this one went too far and it wasn't no spinning the block. They've been through many of situations that had not or never made it to the internet, baby. But this was one that was not going to be pushed up underneath the rug. Because when somebody fucking tired, they fucking tired. And he was at the point where he was tired. It's only but so many times I'm going to be able to play with my life or allow a person or another person to play with my life before I decide to take my power back and say, I'm not dealing with this shit no more. I'm not. And we've all been in those type of relationships with people. Even if it's been a family member, you've had to put your foot down and let them know, nah, the buck stops here. Whatever you thought this was, this is not that. This ain't that. This is not that. Hey, Chris. Like, at the end of the day, yeah, because you know Tay be all over the place. I be in the bushes, I be over there, I be over here. But I be talking and I be giving my opinion on situations that I don't be understanding, because that's another scorned woman that's outside of a situation that is trying to ruin a man's reputation in a relationship with his kids for no damn reason. If you listen, if you say you don't, I'm not arguing with no female over a nigga I'm saying I don't care about. I'm not fighting over no man I'm saying I no longer want. And I'm not putting myself through no situations where I said I was being mistreated. If being out of this situation is what stopped the mistreatment, why would I be running right back into the mistreatment? Now, we all go through situations where we crash out. Okay, we all done played a crash dummy in a situation. Okay, where we done did something in a situation or fucked with somebody in a situation that we know we had no business either dealing with or doing that. Either one. And once a situation arises or something happens, because 9 times out of 10, it always takes for something to happen, right? And once it happened, most times we be kicking ourselves in our own ass because we knew better. We knew better. We knew better. So we more mad at ourselves than we are at the other person, because listen, if I just would have cut my goddamn losses when I felt the way that I felt then, I would not be dealing with this bullshit I'm dealing with now. I wouldn't. Ain't no way. I'ma support you too, Chris. Thank you. Like, ain't no way. And that's people, places, and things. The people, places, and things you encounter in your life will determine the situations and outcomes that you also will have in life. Sometimes the people that we place ourselves around, we take on their shit. It don't even be our own. And then we wonder why we have some of the situations and outcomes that we have, because we was dealing with something that was never meant for us to deal with in the first place. But because we was dealing with this particular person, place, or thing is the reason we are now getting the outcome we are receiving. God is a powerful man, okay? And he said he's going to teach you a lesson. He never said the lesson was going to be easy. And until you learn your lesson, the situations that you go through will just be as more extreme as the last one that you went through, because you did not learn nothing. And we have people like Brianna that get in situations and out of situations, but never learned from the situations that she was in to grow through to get into another situation to begin. If you don't heal, the only thing that you're going to do is hurt. If you don't heal, the only thing you're going to do is hurt. Serious. Unhealed people don't do nothing. Salita's 40 Club, will you please confirm I cash app you and nobody else love? Let me see. Amen. Let me check that out for you, girl, while I'm on the hotline. I see you down here, girl. I see you. Let me sing you the dancing lady because we celebrating. Make it dance. Make it dance. No, for real, but unhealed people don't do nothing but run around hurting people because you're still hurt within yourself. So only thing you doing is running around transferring energy. And the only energy that you can get or give is hurt energy because you have not healed. You're not going to be able to give anybody anything different other than what you're producing within yourself. And the only thing the only thing you got going on in you is hurt, the only thing you're going to be able to do is produce hurt. And you can actually come across some good people that may mean you well, but because you're suffering on the inside and you're not healed, you don't even know the goodness another person is giving to you to be able to accept it for what it is. Some people feel like they just entitled. Some people feel like they are entitled, okay? Some people don't feel like what they are given is a gift. Some people feel like the things and the people that they're given in their life is an entitlement. And some people don't realize that when you get certain things, it could be for a reason or a season, baby. Right, Miss Sexy Ray? Right, Miss Sexy Ray? Yes, it could be for a reason or a season. You never know why that thing or that person or you was in that place was put in your life at that moment. Some things are meant to make you, and let's just be honest. Some people feel like things that they go through, some things was meant to break you, but in life you are meant to live. And if you don't have a story to tell, we all been through something. So that's your story. We all come with the book, and everybody's story is different. And the things we go through in our life will be the things that we put in that book. And you have different chapters in a book for a reason. That's the different points of your life that you go through. You go from this chapter to that chapter. And if everybody, who the hell want to read the same chapter over and 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 over again? And if there's no change, that's just like reading the same chapter over and over and over again. You don't have no new chapters in your book. Hey, Miss PJ, you don't have no new chapters in your book because you're not doing anything different. And excuse me, even in this situation, when it comes down to these two people, the reason why things have turned out the way that they have and so many other people has been affected is because one person still is not doing nothing no different. They still handling themselves the same way. They still treating people the same way. And they're still thinking the same way. Your mind is the most powerful thing that you have other than your mouth, okay? Because the mouth is a dangerous thing, okay? Hey, Miss Mel Mel. Tay love you too, girl. The mouth is a weapon. Okay? Because depending on what you say out your mouth, you never know how effective it can be to another person, baby. Okay? So you got to be careful of the way that you, in the things that you say. And this girl has not changed any of those actions. And it has affected a lot of things, a lot of people, and a lot of different fucking places. Look at them damn kids. They programmed right now. They programmed right now. And I don't care if anybody feel a certain type of way about me saying it. They are programmed right now. When she put them on camera and they doing TikToks and this and that and somewhat of the sort, they got that. It's a different type of happiness that kids show when they're actually in happy. Okay? And then it's a different type of smile that the kids show because the camera is on. You ever took your child to take baby pictures and you trying to get the perfect shot, so you standing behind the cameraman and you basically like, smile, baby, smile, smile for mommy, smile for mommy, you could do it, go ahead. And you know the baby let out this one big smile, and the cameraman go click. That's the one. That's the one. That's how it seems when she's on camera with her kids, as if they're looking for the perfect shot. But when you with your family, I thought any shot is perfect. I thought any shot is perfect when you with your kids. I don't care. If you go on my channel right now, because like I tell you, Tay is not a hypocrite, okay? I got multiple playlists on my channel. I got entertainment news. I got a personal playlist that's just for Brianna and Robert's failed love story. And I got Latte World Kids, baby. And if you go in those videos, okay, this is what I want y'all to do. I need for y'all to, so y'all can understand where I'm about to come from, okay? Kids are unhinged, okay? And with that being said, if you allow kids to be within their own element or comfortable as themselves, then you'll get to see kids actually being kids. So if you actually look at the videos that I do or I'm in, I say that I'm in with my kids because particularly, even though I'm into acting, I'm basically the one that's just holding the camera. I'm not directing them on what to say. I'm not directing them on how to act. And I'm allowing my kids to be kids. So the viewers can actually get the fulfillment of getting to see kids be kids. And that's because I'm doing it for them. I'm not doing it for social media. Her getting on camera with her children is a proof or a petty. Either one is either her proving something or being petty about something. Hey, everybody that stepped in the building, make sure you hit that like button and that share. Let them know Tay is definitely up here. Anytime she has them kids on camera, it's for either petty, like I said, or to prove a point. And now once you put those kids in a situation like that, they know that the only time they actually have your full attention is when you're on that camera, either trying to prove something or be petty. Because when you're not on that camera, Mooski is with Lauren most of the time. Okay? So is she the nanny that you never paid for? Because if you the person that's the mama in the house and you work from home and this is what it is that you do and your job is to be on camera and go live and you saying you with your kids most of the time, then why we just see you most of the time crying and lying? We should see more videos of you out here being a mother. Don't you take the kids to school? Do you pick the kids up? Like, what's the morning routine? How is it when the kids get out of school? Like, do you help them with their homework? Like, what did they do? What programs are they into? Do Lauren do cheerleading? Do the boys play basketball? Is football a thing? Is Mosky in any art classes? Do she do any play dates? Like, do they have any friends? Like, mother. You understand? Those is the type of things. Hey, Trinity. Like, those is the type of things. Learning and growing is always supposed to be a part of any process that you go through in life. You are supposed to learn from it and grow from it. Me, just like I said the other day, when they be calling themselves exposing people, everybody don't got bones that's buried that they care about. Once you get past certain chapters in your life, remember I said that thing about books and how they come with chapters. Once you surpass that chapter in your life, you're on to the next chapter. That means that you healed from that and moved on to the next thing. You're not looking backwards. You're not moving backwards, and nor are you trying to fall back from where it is that you came from, because you worked so hard to move forward. So now where is the productiveness? Oh, my bad. The productiveness is Callie on mushrooms and grapes. We talking about mushrooms and fruit trays. He's been greatly abused in this situation, okay? We done stopped talking about a situation that actually was a situation because somebody lied their ass off, and that should have been the verdict a long time ago. But now people got time to hit the pause on what was and talk about a goddamn fruit platter. We really invested in kiwis and grapes, huh? Pineapples and watermelon. That's what's important. We really intrigued by Nate, somebody that said they ate eggs out of a toilet. I don't give a damn if it was by force or not, sis. You did it. That means you lived it. And for somebody to live through something like that, that is not okay. So that means you are not okay, ma'am. You done had multiple husbands. So that means that your marriages be failing. Okay? The relationships and the things that I've heard about the sons that came out, I say alleged, but if it's true, then that needs to be dealt with, boo-boo, because they're not good men. For you not or be so gun-ho on the factors of how you feel about men, it don't seem like you've raised good men at all. At all. Like, people be distracted. People be distracted. And if I ever seen something like that call themselves supporting me, I'm running in the other goddamn direction, baby. I'm running. I don't know if y'all had a connection because her name is Amora and your baby name was Amora. So you felt like God made it maybe sent her into your life as fate. No. The devil send people too. The devil people don't know. Just as hard as that man upstairs worked, there's a downstairs man working just as hard. They carry the same hours, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Just like the Lord's store is always open, the devil's store is always open too. And just like God sent people that are for you, the devil definitely sent people that are not. And you just got to figure out through the encounters that you have with the person by who they were sent. And the person's actions will let you going to have to, no, the devil must have sent this motherfucker, because ain't no way. But then there's people you encounter and you be like, no, this person's spirit is so pleasant. Like, I just feel so, I can, that's the people that be the angels that God sent. But when you have a person that's entered into your life and shit just go a fucking raw, oh yeah, the devil sent that one. Send them back. Send them back. Express mail. Get them out of there. Okay? I've spent the block on a lot of situations and replayed myself in a lot of situations with people. Once people do certain things to you or cross certain boundaries, it's not supposed to be no more spinning the block. Sometimes you have to learn when to let people go so they don't initially get the chance to hurt you no more. Once a person show you who they are, you better believe them. You better believe them. But a lot of times, us as people, we make excuses for people in our head. We make the things that people do to us okay and find reasons for why it could have been done, other than just standing on the fact of what it is. People be real fucked up and be having bad intentions, and it be turning into some bad situations. Seriously. When she listened to this, that it's true. It's true. Because when you stuck in a certain mind state, Carmen, everything that somebody says to you about you, you're not taking it in as advice. You're taking it in as an insult. So when you feel like people are insulting you or attacking your character, the first thing you're going to be in is defense mode. You're not going to be into listening mode. You're automatically coming in to defend yourself because you automatically feel attacked. You never fully heard what the person said for what they were saying it for or the purpose that they might have been putting it out there. The only thing that triggered you was that a person was saying something, and that's why a lot of the times we see the reactions that we see, because they go off of defense and not off of listening. You understand? You can't have a person that's talking and listening at the same time. If you talking, you can't possibly be listening, because that means that every word that comes out my mouth, you just looking to deflect it or make it something else. You're not actually waiting for the words to come out of my mouth for you to ingest them, to be able to take them in. Hey, Madeline Brown, I hope I said it right. Exactly. And people like that, you have to send their ass packing and shacking, because a person that don't hear lives in fear. And you can't have somebody that's within your element living in fear, because they always looking for a move, meaning a one up. And if you always looking for the one up, that means you was never comfortable where you was at. That mean you wait. When she said that she had started recording that mean that she already was looking for something to find a way out. But she wanted the way out to be on her terms, not on Robert's terms. Because see, Robert didn't have no terms to leave. His terms was he was unhappy, and that's all it took for him to no longer want to be in that situation. I'm not going to fight for somebody. It's different when you fighting for somebody. And then there's a difference when you're just fighting somebody. Okay, you no longer in a situation. Brianna was still fighting Robert, making it seem like as if she had to fight for Robert. You didn't have to fight for somebody that gave you themselves, but now you're fighting a person for being themselves, because now you can't believe that you was put into a situation that was so good, and a person chastising her was good. Hey, Deja. And a person chastising her was good, because regardless to whether or how she felt, she had somebody that was telling her the truth. That man's name is not LaTruth for some reason, and that's one of the things that people hate the most is the truth. Who the hell want to hear the truth about theyself? Nobody. A lot of people don't. It would have saved a lot of us a lot of energy if we had just been listening to some shit that somebody had told us. But no, even though they told us the fire was hot, our asses still went and touched it and got burnt. I know I got burnt. I touched the fire a couple of times, y'all. Okay? Some people was hard-headed, and for the women, you know how they say a hard head make a soft ass all the time? That's why some of us women booties is so soft, because we was hard-headed as hell. Hard-headed as hell. But I would rather be in a relationship with somebody that tells me the truth to correct me versus me go out to the world and I destroy me, because I'm respecting the fact that you gave the fuck enough about me to even want to correct me where I'm wrong. Only people that care about you is going to want to correct you when you're wrong. Anybody else, why should I care you look like a damn fool? Why would that be my business? You're a damn fool by your damn self. But now somebody that cares is going to try to tell you, like, listen, you know what? That ain't right. This ain't that. This ain't how it should be. Some people know. May seem it as control, but no, that's not control. That's discipline, because every action does not call for a reaction. And I'm even learning that at my pleasant age of 44 right now. Some people will do things just to trigger you. Okay? Attention whores. Attention is attention in their book. It doesn't matter whether it's negative attention or positive attention. Some people just seek to get attention. Serious. Some people just seek to get attention. And in the relationship, Brianna is so used to not having a real man or being a side piece to somebody else's man, to her having a man in the home, she instantly thought that he automatically had to be doing something wrong, a sign of insecurities. Okay, you ultimately going to be thinking that I'm doing you dirty because you've never had somebody actually treat you good. So how would you know the difference? How would you know the difference? First of all, I'm online with you. I introduced you to my 8.9 million. Bitch, I introduced you to 8.9 motherfucking million people, and you still not motherfucking happy? 8.9 million people I introduced you to, and you still insecure. Well, I don't know what the fuck. I don't know what to tell. A man introduced you to 8.9 million motherfucking people. Okay, which means everybody that's underneath there that's supporting him knows of you. He brought you to the world so that way he could show people what it is that he was in love with and what he was going to be with and who was his. For you to try to cause him the ultimate embarrassment. Lord, talk about a slap to the damn face because of insecurities. You couldn't believe you was getting something so good, so you ruined it. 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 Serious. Correct me. If you're my man, if you're my man and I'm your woman, that means that you're the backbone and I am the ribs. Wouldn't the backbone want his ribs to be able to stand firm? and be able to be on some very, like, make it make sense. If I'm my man Riggs, I want to be able to be strong-minded just the same way that my man is. So the things that he's pouring into me, they don't go unseen. So if I do something wrong, shouldn't the person that's around me all the time be the one that should be able to say, hey, no, that's not the way you do that. The only time Brianna remember having clothes on is 6 years of her life. That's the 6 years she was with Robert, because he was not with none of that shit. So you see the man that has respect and the man that didn't. You see the man or the men that has respect and the men that didn't. She had clothes on for 6 years while she was with this man. She get with this man and everything that she wear has a see-through patch. Now, fuck all of that. Fuck the man. You got daughters. So now it's okay for you to be on TV, on live, or whatever the hell you going to an event with all of your ass hanging out. And that's that. And then they make it about, oh no, people just be hating. They can't wear the same things that she wear. No, let's correct you. Some people would not wear the things that she wears even if they could, just out of the respect that they have for themselves. If I'm not taking those personal pictures for my man, I'm not putting them on display for the world, my friend. Bitches get paid on OnlyFans for dressing like that. People get paid on OnlyFans for dressing like that. And you giving up the ski for free? She giving up that ski for free. Oh my God, y'all. I gotta stop. Because she got my kitchen hot. These pots is in here sizzling. My water boiling over. The noodles almost done over here. And these ribs is ready, goddammit. Because the seasoning is seasoning tang today. Yes, I am serving plates. Tay is serving plates. So if you want a plate, just come on in, hit the like button and sit down to the table, baby, because I'm definitely serving. All right, because let's get into the factors of the Israelite baby father. How everything he posts is that he discussed is everything that she is. Let the church stand and say amen. Everything he hates is everything she is. What does that say, y'all? The only person that actually took the time to put into you, you tried to screw. Dead ass tried to screw. And now you got doo-doo. Now you got doo-doo. Because Robert was trying to show you how you could still have a career without being a slut. But, you know, once a slut, sometimes always a slut, she relapsed in her slutty ways. Okay? And that's why she think walking around naked still gets her paid. Because sis used to be on Backpage. You know where they used to be selling $40 poom poom? Yeah. Backpage, $40 poom poom special. Bring a friend, 2 coupons. You could get a lick and a spit. Y'all, I'm laughing, but that's the dead ass truth. Okay? She was meeting niggas in hotel rooms to do videos, boo. Okay, not even real artists. We mean like up and coming artists. Okay, like no disrespect to 20 mil, but he was not on the map like that for you to be. She did that video for $100. $100. Speaking about $100, y'all, did Robert ever spend that $82 or $84 that she said she had? That is the Lord. This man really knows how to save some money. He been using that $84 for a long fucking time now. Because if $84 could get you I want $84 too. I want $84, y'all. If $84 is going to help you get a Tesla, still make sure the bills in your house is paid, and have a bitch ask you for child support from $84, listen, can somebody please take $84? I want to be able to do the same thing. Robert is the man. If you could live like that, or for $84, you shitting me? Are you shitting me? Them tap dancing shoes must have been $1.50. That big Twiz wig must have been 50 cents. Okay? And all that good food. Because you see, since Robert got healthy, right? Since Robert got healthy, he don't eat cheap meat, right? So we watched this man go shopping, right? Like to the supermarket. We ain't never seen Brianna. We ain't never seen Brianna go food shopping. Shit. That's another thing. But anyway, we'll get back to that. We've seen Robert buy a pack of meat that was worth more than $84. So if he could eat that good or for $84, I ain't been doing some shit right. I've been going to the wrong supermarkets. I've been fucking with the wrong landlord. And apparently the car dealerships that's around me must be cheating people. Because if you could get a Tesla for $84, what was the change from all of this? He must have received some change. He had his change must have been like 72, 64. And then, once he paid his rent, he must have been left with like 68, 70, 76, something, Then once he had to pay his phone bill, he was left with like $63. He still got that same $84. That's crazy. That's crazy. And now, sis, give me a piece. If you're going to steal my candy, at least give me a piece. Yeah, give me a piece. Listen, the kids trying to steal my candy in the background going to whisper, can they have a piece? At least give me a piece of my piece. Yeah, but if that's the way you can live on $84, y'all, I'm jealous. Tay is jealous. Somebody tell Robert that Tay is jealous that he's living that fucking good off of $84. Shit. No wonder she was selling $40 Poom Poom on Backpage. She sell Poom Poom twice. She got $80. Yo, how you come from Backpage to front stage and don't appreciate it, baby? How? You went from selling pussy to fucking with one. Oh, Lord. Let the church stand. She went from selling cootie to going out and getting in a relationship with one. See? Robert went and got him a grown ass woman. A grown ass woman. All right? A grown ass woman that did not need his $84. Miss Seasoning don't need Robert's $84. When you showed up to Robert's house, you did not even have $84. You had your food stamps. The same shit you tried to get Toya reported for. Sis, you was food stamping too. Hey, Shelly Shell. Yo, yes, Carmen. For 1 cent a day. Yes, for 1 cent a day. She showed up She talk about this man $84 when she showed up with a SNAP EBT card, 3 babies, and a white killer minivan. She showed up in the minivan, y'all. She pulled up in the white on white. The white on white. With the EBT card, we eating better tonight. So the only thing that you poured into that man household was some food stamps. Now listen, I ain't gonna shit on the food stamps. Don't think I'm being funny about the food stamps. Tay will take the food stamps, okay? So let's not go there. But how you gonna down people that get food stamps when at one point in time that's all you was able to contribute was your food stamps? Wait. Put your clothes back on, leave something. Talk about, honey, I left you $40 on the dresser. She probably, she didn't realize she was in a real relationship when she got with Robert. She thought that she was still supposed to be looking for that $40 on the nightstand. So she was acting out of character, if you know what I mean. You know, she was like, you know what? Right. I'm telling you. She had a whole tune. She had that $40 boom boom. She had that $40 boom boom. She had the $40 boom boom. She had the $40 boom boom. And then she got with Robert and he had $84. So I guess she put her 40 with his 84. No, she didn't even put her 40. She was selfish. She didn't even put her $40 from the poom poom. She brung her Eat Better Tonight card and she was in there snapping. You know, give a person, see what happened when you get bitches on food stamps? See what happened when you get bitches on food stamps? He helped her get off of governmental assistance. Okay? And now she acting like she's the shit. No, you are not the shit, sis. You are not. I'm proud for any woman. Let me say this, round of applause. Any woman that is able to not have to live off of the system or is able to get off of the system, meaning they no longer need that as a help or don't have to take that in as assistance. I am proud of you because life out here in this world definitely be lifing. So at some point in time in people's lives, people could use an extra hand, and that be the extra hand that most people have to go and seek. So if you're a person that no longer have to seek that type of assistance, that's an accomplishment, baby. That's an accomplishment. But you don't start getting big-headed to the point that now you forget where you came from. Say it, blessings on. Look at God. Look at God trickling you in my comments as I was about to say the word. You never forget where you come back, where you come from, because God will make sure you come back and you remember. It's called humbling. Okay? He will humble your ass. Humble. And everything that people choose to brag upon and treat others a certain type of way with, those be the first things to go, baby. But no, for real. If anybody can help me figure out how Robert did everything that he did with $84, I need to know, because I'm trying to do the same thing. You understand? Knowledge is power. Okay? And any type of knowledge that a person can pour into you for the good is power. And it will damn sure be powerful to be able to live off of $84 the way that this man has lived off of $84. And the man you got ain't lived off of $84 as of yet, because he's staying in your pocketbook, baby. His $84, wait, You ain't give Janelle $84 so he can leave you alone so you can spend that money on them kids. Give him $84 and let's see what he doing with it, because girl, he got you buying diamonds. And he got you buying clothes you don't even wear. I could have swore this was the same person that I ain't even into. Girl, you wearing Michael Kors. You buying him labels you can't even pronounce. You can't even pronounce. But you buying them. Meanwhile, back at Walmart for the kids. Right. Okay. My bad. Maybe I looked into things a little bit too far. But maybe the wrong motherfucker was left with $84 if that's the case. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. Make sure y'all hit that like button, baby. Wow, Tay been live for almost 2 hours, y'all. And I ain't gonna even lie. It seemed like it been 10 minutes because when I come through and I start serving these plates for my loyal Tays, you know I don't be playing. Especially when we got people over here keeping conversation going about mushrooms and fruit. If you don't take your ungrateful ass somewhere and go the fuck on, because if somebody else allows Callie to get on their platform and have anything to say, that's just that listen. That just mean they ain't got nothing else better to do. Seriously. Because ain't no way we supposed to be out here talking about that. And even if we talking about vindication, okay, let's talk about a person being vindicated off of the things that they was allegedly put out there to have done. Okay? Right. Shouldn't we still be paying attention to the fact is that there is still domestic violence going on? So it's not all right for you to be beat by one man, allegedly. But it's okay for you to get fucked up by the other. Like, do the black guy come with a special? A side of spit by any chance? Like what? Like put a booger on you, tag you, it type shit? Like what? Nah. I cannot. I didn't know that we had preference in who it is that whips our ass. I didn't know that was a thing. I didn't know that you're gonna say, or you could say, you know what, it's wrong for you to fuck me up, but then it's okay for you to beat me. I don't mind. Mind you was lying on one, but really accepting it from the other. If that ain't something that's some mental shit, I don't know what is. But you know about the boy that cried wolf, right? You know about the boy that cried wolf, right? The boy lied. And now when he actually was telling the truth, nobody believed his ass, right? Now, the bad part about it, we seen the signs in this situation before the text messages or the photo even came out. Let's keep it 100. I'm so happy, Carmen, it was able to help you through your day. Seriously, because y'all helping me through mine. Yeah. Okay, it came out, but we already knew, right? But the embarrassment of a person to be standing on a lie for a year and then actually go through those same things, if not worse or worse things within a couple of months, and now can't even, if they chose to, come out and say something because they feel like either they're going to be laughed in their face or seen as a disgrace. But why nobody not going on this man just as hard? Nobody didn't have proof that Robert did the things that Brianna said, but that didn't stop people from going as far as they did. Why we don't see those same alternatives? If the bees is supposed to be for Bree, then that means that they're supposed to be for her protection, right, baby? And anybody that does anything to make her uncomfortable or unsafe, that's where they supposed to come into play for defense. Stop me if I'm wrong now. Stop me if I'm saying something wrong, right? EBT, right? Now, if they supposed to be standing up for what's right when it comes to Brianna, how when those pictures and those text messages came out? Because if you're a person that's standing for right, you're going to speak on for what's right, no matter who the attention goes to. I don't give a damn. Ain't no way a person going to be able to say, oh, leave so-and-so alone if I know that they knocking them upside their motherfucking head. You might still get knocked upside your head if that's your choice, whatever, but not around me. And it ain't going to be the factors of me being able to know and not say nothing. Because I'm going to say something every chance I get. I would be all online like Janelle Zabita. Ja the Beater. Ja the Beater. Stop playing. People really be playing. And they be playing too damn much. Too damn much. And they be trying to play on people's intelligence. And what they did, what she thought is what she did when she first came out. She pulled people's heartstrings. Okay? She know in this world, and this is what makes it so bad. She know in this world, domestic violence is real. It's something that women deal with and have dealt with for years. But it's also something that men deal with as well too. That's not acknowledged. But what she did was go off the aspect of her knowing, her coming out and telling her story, and women flocking to it, because 9 times out of 10, it would be something that they could relate to or been through. You either know somebody that's dealt with DV, or you've been a person that's dealt with DV yourself. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, it's not hard to be able to tell somebody else's story coming up in this day and time. But she played off of the heartstrings of millions of fucking people on something and with something that was a lie. And when you don't do no good, you don't get no good. And that relationship with her and this one, it didn't come from good intentions. So it's damn sure not going to be within any good intent. Like what? That's right, y'all. She showed up with her EBT, and now she's shitty, thinking that she better than everybody. That's not the way it goes. Maybe because he doesn't have a shrimp. Listen, he ain't got no sense. I'd rather fuck with somebody that got a shrimp than fuck with somebody that don't got no sense. Anybody that don't got no sense is a liability. I can turn a shrimp into an asset. I'm sorry. Give me the shrimp. Serve it up, please. Serve it up, please. Because just because you big, that doesn't mean you winning. Because some people got tools they don't know how to use. Hey, Nina Edwards, some people got tools they don't know how to use. Just because you got a stick don't mean that you know how to use it. You know, we all got things that's just sitting around our house that we bought at the time, but we don't use it no more. That's the thing that Jarnell gonna be. He came into the situation all for being petty, but then he just gonna be one of those used tools that's just laying around that's unuseful. Ain't good for nothing. Somebody go, what this? You remember what this screw go to? No, you know, been in that. You know how you got your little drawer in the kitchen where you throw all your little old screws and stuff like that? Yeah, he gonna be the old screw in the fucking drawer. Talking about his career. What career? Career where? Career where? I know he ain't talking about that shit we just seen the other day. What happened to Truth Be Told? Ain't that supposed to be dropping? Where we supposed to see Tracy Bree getting her ass beat by Johnny You understand? Or was it that they didn't drop it after the pictures and the text was dropped because it was just too much up the alley of their own situation, to where instead of people focusing on this film and taking it as she was talking about Robert, now the film is only going to point fingers to one person, which is Ja. So you tell me, what happened to the truth be told? See, the problem is the truth is being told, just not by them. It's being told by everybody else. Just not them. Just not them. Because if the truth was being told by them, we wouldn't be here where we at today. People being deflected by goddamn mushrooms and fruits. Well, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button. I hope y'all enjoyed this food that Tay came to serve today, baby. Okay? And nobody is ever too big to go through anything. It's not how you go through something, it's how you grow through something. And that's what it's all about. You cannot stay where you at and still hurt people and claim that you are healed. That's not the way you get over, get through, or get past anything. We've all had to deal with heartbreak at some point, but that don't mean that you go around just being broken and breaking others. That's not the way it goes. So until next time, your girl with Tay came to serve this tea. Make sure y'all hit that like button and that share for me when y'all leaving. I'm happy everybody came and, spent some time with me. Hey, Candy. Hey, Latoya. Look, I see all of y'all. Yeah, because the deflecting been deflecting. So Tay had to come and talk about the deflecting. I hope these sips was sipping, baby. Okay? If it ain't too much, it is the holiday season. Hit that Cash App for your girl for no reason. Anyway, your girl Tay is out. I love all y'all. Stay safe, stay blessed, and remember, God is in control.